These are the adventures of SV Prism. The crew on board are looking to experience new cultures and new landscapes as they sail their 33-foot cutter beyond horizon. A quarter mile of crossing into Mexican waters. We can see the border fence all lit up to our port. Tijuana actually looks really beautiful right now. Past all of the patrol ships, you know, Coast Guard hanging out. And we've got probably, I don't know, 7 knots of wind, if not less. You sound like a booming.
We are officially in Mexico. I don't know if you can see that on the chart plotter, but we just crossed the line.
It is almost sunrise, and we have the Coronado Islands on our, that would be starboard side, and we are freezing. Thought Mexico was supposed to be warm.
What we're using it here. I don't know. Give it a shot. It was in the tackle box.
Call it the fuzzy wabbit.
The leader's thicker than the fishing line, so I don't know. See what we do.
Do some damage.
To go with this morning, and you know, I'm gonna put some music on. So, what type of song do you listen to while fishing? Anyone? Anyone?
Wet one?
A catchy one!
Hey!
Ba-dutch!
Yeah. You twist it up front.
Hold on.
We just did a first for me and actually everyone on the crew. We set our first spinnaker just now. I've never done it myself. I've been on boats that have had them set, but I never was part of the crew setting them. So this is kind of my first thing. This is just an asymmetrical, or also known as a gennaker. So really it's about as easy as it gets. Good, curving now. On a moving boat, no doubt, no less. was a adventurous day, a learning day. Things I learned today. Asymmetrical spinnakers, good. They do their job well. They are very difficult to get down without a sock or without a main up. So God help you if there's any kind of wind and you have one up during those conditions. Also, it's extremely important to use your spinnaker halyard, because not only is it called that for a reason, it's called that so this doesn't happen to your jib halyard. See this? I nearly chafed all the way through it for the, you know, probably 3 or 4 hours I used it. That was stupid.
After a very rough spinnaker takedown and a rapid raising of the main, coming into Ensenada felt pretty easy, as long as you stay out of the way of the cruise ships. We had heard and read rumors that you could no longer anchor in the harbor, so we grabbed a slip at Marina Baja Naval. The docks are in pretty good shape, just be sure to hold on when the surge starts pumping. The marina staff were very helpful and spoke good English. For a small fee, they will even help you fill out all the forms you need to take to customs. The next morning, we took the short walk over to the check-in building, getting there as soon as they opened. We thought the process would only take a few hours at most, so we skipped breakfast with the mindset it wouldn't be long before we fed our hungry bellies. But the morning turned into more than we had bargained for. We went into the building in Ensenada where they have everything in one spot so that people that come in, it's all, you know, it's a one-shop stop. Unfortunately,
when the original owners came down here to Mexico, they never canceled their TIP after they left, because you don't have to. Well, that works if the boat doesn't come back down within 10 years and it just expires. But if it doesn't expire, you get to go through the process we just went through, which includes leaving the customs area or the immigration area and then walking down about a quarter mile to customs and then going through a few security checkpoints and a lot of other stuff to finally go to a room that we didn't know Spanish, she didn't know English, so communications were a bit thick. So yeah, we're now walking back to the check-in area to see if this actually worked. If it didn't work, then we are, I guess we'll be going back through the whole process again.
lucky for us, we got the correct letter signed and officially checked Prism and her crew into Mexico. By the time we were done, we were starving and went hunting for some local grub, practically drooling when we smelled the aroma coming from this taco truck.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can barely control myself right now. It might be because I'm just starving, or these are just really good. These are incredibly good.
They're incredible.
They're for $1.50. Nothing's good as good as this for $1.50. I'll just say that like that. So we just converted pretty much all of our US dollars into peso. And right now the conversion rate is $13.20 for every dollar, which is pretty badass.
We got a fish on. It's about 3/4 mile outside the breakwater, leaving Ensenada. And this is the best fight I've had so far. So, I don't know, I hope we got a decent little fish here.
God, I hope that thing doesn't come near us.
Yeah, he's going in. Look at that!
Oh, he's going in. Oh my God! So we've got whales, on our starboard.
Not diving yet. I learned a lot.
John's still fighting this fish.
Jesus. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
You're doing great, babe.
I mean, he's gonna run back to Ensenada.
Hey, that's you.
Oh,
Oh, we lost him.
Really?
lost him.
Oh. We want to give a huge thank you to our viewers and supporters. We love responding to all questions and comments, so don't be shy if you have something to say. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to become a supporter of these videos and many more like it, please visit our Patreon page. Like always, fair winds and following seas.
Next time on SV Prism. Setting sail once again, we find that misreading a guide can send you on an unplanned overnight passage. Prism settles into our first picturesque anchorage, and Sean gets to catch his first wave of the trip.